Hi, in this video I'm going to show you how you can have a character that doesn't move when it's not moving and does move when it does. So I'll just restart the project to show you what I mean. So you can see here my little werewolf, when he's walking, he's animated, but when he's not walking, he's not. So as you can see here in my main, I put a lot of the stuff that I play with, but by doing the double slash, you take it into a comment, a text, so it doesn't run. So you can see here I'm actually only running 2 of my source files here in my main. The one I'm actually running is this one, which is the one you need to know about. So here you can see that I've defined my player as an object. I've given it the variables of x and y, which is standard. I've given it the variable of facing as equal to 1, and I've given it a variable of idle equals true. That means when I come down here, if keyboard up, oh, don't worry about up, that's the gravity, let's ignore that. If keyboard left, then the player facing is -1, because when we load, I'll reload, he faces right, so right is facing 1. If I'm turning left, I want it to be -1, because that changes the way that they face. Here is obviously the movement, and here I'm saying that the player idle is false because he's no longer idle, he's now moving. But then I've got an else statement in here, player idle equals true. So if the keyboard is left is being done, then idle is false, but as soon as I stop pressing the left key, it becomes true. Then keyboard right, I've got player idle false. I don't have the else statement in there, and yet it still works. I don't know. It's working. I'm not going to question it. It should probably have an else in there. Let's put an else in there and see if it breaks, because I was having trouble with this code, so maybe that's, let's see if I've broken it. No. Yes, I have broken it. All right. So I don't know why that works when that's not there. Huh. All right, the joys of coding. I'm not sure why that works now. Anyway, it works. Have a play, see whether it works. Point of the story is, joys of coding. Got no idea. So you can see here that I've got 2 different actual sprites. So if I go to my sprite menu, you can see I've got my player sprite, which is my animated sprite, and I've got my rest sprite. All right, which means I've given it conditions. If player idle equals false, and you'll see here there's a double equals, be careful about that. Here we're setting what the variable is equal to. Here we're doing if it equals that variable, and that's why it's got the double equals sign. And then you can see here I've got the player and the rest. So they're actually drawing 2 different sprites depending on what condition is true. You'll see here also that I've got set draw scale. You need that, player facing 1. You need that in order for the different facing positions to work. So if you do that, then the facing variable becomes able to make it move different directions. I hope that was helpful. I'm really sorry I can't explain why that works. But joys of coding.